It's called Perfect World. I thought it fits in with our next chat.
Afternoons with Christine Layton, 12:30 till 3:30 on ABC Radio Perth and WA.
Because Dean Morris is an 18-year-old Perth man with big dreams. His mission in life is to save the world one stray animal at a time. At the age of 10, the Thornley local started his own charity. He's since raised more than $500,000 in donations for strays and wildlife in WA, rescued many animals, and has been acknowledged for his work through a plethora of awards, including this year's Australia Day Young Citizen of the Year. Dean is in the studios with me. Good afternoon.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for coming in. I was very happy to get your email and to read about the things that you have achieved. And you are very passionate about what you do. You've started this charity, Give Our Strays a Chance. What prompted your 10-year-old self to do this, Dean?
It was really just rescuing my first dog. And I rescued him, his name's Hooch, and we rescued him from a country pound. And it all started with my mum seeing an ad on the internet of a dog, and he was about to be euthanized that day. So she dragged me out of bed and she said, let's go rescue this dog. And we saw the conditions he was in, and it was absolutely horrible. And when we got him and rescued him and took him home, he was malnourished, he wasn't eating, he was sleeping for weeks. And as a 10-year-old, that really just hit my heart, and I thought I'd try and make a difference and give these stray animals a better life to live in and a better home and a second chance. So I really tried to make a difference, and it snowballed from there.
So how did this experience then shape how you work now? I mean, there's a lot of stray animals across the state in a lot of different circumstances. Not all of them are necessarily, in such dire conditions as what you experienced the first time, but, you don't want them to be euthanized either.
Yeah.
What do you do now?
Really, it's just a lot of things, and the main part of what I do with GOSAC is raising awareness and making sure people know to adopt and not shop, and give these strays a second chance. And starting as a 10-year-old, it was quite difficult to start. I'd go to shopping centre managers to ask for prizes for raffles and things like that, and most of the time they'd say no because I was a 10-year-old kid. They didn't know anything about me, but I just kept going back, kept persisting, and most of the businesses said yes every time now. And, as a 10-year-old, I didn't think I could make that much of a difference. And here I am now just helping countless lives of stray animals and giving them a better home. So I've recently published a book, Saving the World, one stray at a time, and it's really all about letting young people know that they can make a difference too.
So what do you say to young people then? What do you tell them?
I always tell them to do something that they're passionate about, something that really motivates you, that gets you going in the morning, because, I've been able to run GOSAC for this long because I'm really passionate about running GOSAC and helping these stray animals.
Yep. What do you tell them about adopting the stray animals? What you mentioned that young people can make a difference with regards to getting all the strays off the street.
Yeah.
Are you saying that you want young people to adopt them, or do you want more people to get into this line of work? What are you hoping to do?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get people more conscious of that there are stray animals around and adopting them out, and also getting young people involved in their own sort of ways as well in helping out, because if there were more people helping like I was, then there would be even more of a difference.
When you say helping, what have you been doing? Like, where have you been going? What have you been seeing?
Yeah, so I do a lot of fundraising. I work with local businesses. I work with the community, fundraising, collecting donations, raising awareness, and running all sorts of events within the community.
Yeah, and what does that? Where does that money go? How do you help the animals?
Yeah, so I always distribute to different rescues pretty much every week, because I definitely love to spread the love around and give people different chances. So.
It is 1:45 on ABC Radio Perth. Dean Morris is my guest. He's 18 years old, I should say, from Thornley, Australia Day Young Citizen of the Year. So your book, this is a story about a stray dog in a pound and a boy trying to make a difference. Is this boy you then?
It is me, yes.
And why did you want to write a book?
I really just wanted to share my story, and it's all about getting young people involved in the community and having that mindset from when they're young. And I go to a lot of local schools to talk about the book and getting more young people involved within the community. And it's always about just leaving that spark in that child's head that they know that they can make a difference. And that's all the power that they need, and that they can go forth and do something that they're passionate about and make a difference.
Well, it's good to see that you've got this out. You've got your book launch on the 7th of August at Forest Lake Shopping Centre, and great that you're going out and speaking to more young people. What do you think is the one thing that would keep more strays off our streets, Dean?
I definitely think that it's just about people knowing that there are stray animals and wanting to adopt. So I go to a lot of different places, different businesses, different communities, different firms, and I always talk about stray animals because people
just keeping it front of mind.
Yeah,
just knowing that
absolutely.
They're there.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yep.
That's great. That's good. It's good that you're fighting the battle for the strays, and that you've got them front of mind. And who knows where we'll see you in another 10 years' time, Dean. Thank you so much for coming into the studios.
Thank you for having me.
That's Dean Morris. He's 18 years old from Thornley. Give Our Strays a Chance is his registered charity that he started when he was 10. Thank you for all of your texts. Love for Dean and what he's doing. Marianne from Mount Lawley, Dean Morris, real life hero. Julia said if more young people adopted the animals, there would be far less mental health issues. They do more for the person than they'll ever be able to repay. That's a very good point. Debbie said, well done, Dean. Great story to bring the much needed awareness into the problems. Many reasons why they need more help. Good to see, this person says. Love the show. I have a rescue dog, Stumpy Red. She's awesome. I drove from Toowoomba to Melbourne to rescue her from death row, and that was 5 years ago. That is lovely. Bill said, very admirable, but more effort should be put into helping our native animals. Well, look, that too, he can probably only do one cause at a time, to be fair.
Coming up on Breakfast, everyone